for today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
And we're recording this on 4th of July.
We are.
2024.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because the energy, I had to go to the City of Food, and oh my God. Whoo.
That's always,
Whoo.
It's always an experience, but this time it was just, going out on any holiday.
What I noticed a lot, you had a lot of people, even more so than normal. I don't think it was just me being hypersensitive to it, although I've been aware of this for many years. You've got people that just stand randomly. They have no idea where they are in space.
No, they have no concept of where their ass is in space.
Right. And it's like you'll be standing there because it's a public spot. And it's like, it's almost like they come out of a daze and it's like, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to be standing right in the middle of the aisle with my buggy parked there to where you can't go down either way.
NPC buffering.
Yeah. That's very much what it seems like. And it's just, when you get vast numbers of them,
Yeah.
this is why eventually we will have to get cameras because people can't see that, can they?
No. And it's funny.
Oh, I'm getting more used to the idea.
Okay. That's good.
It's just one more fear to face for me. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, headlines today. And I knew they were going to be crazy. And I knew it was going to get crazier. This is from Daily Mail. I'm just going to go through, and we're recording this at 8:34 p.m. Listen to the moment Aileen Biden, 81, describes himself as a black woman.
Huh? Wait, what? wait, for real?
That's what it says. I'm just reading headlines. I'm just rolling through here and reading headlines. And then as far as the editorial says that multiple senior Democrats reveal party's verdict. Everyone wants Biden to quit. This is how and when they'll force him out. And you've got some of them that are just absolutely
deluded.
Some of them I won't even because kids in here. Are you being bombarded with spam text?
No,
not usually. I just delete them when I go on. Food Network star refuses to open any more restaurants in California until troubled state fixes 3 key issues. I think California's got more than just 3 key issues right now.
Yeah.
It says, this one was one I liked. U.S. state is rocked by human case of deadly medieval disease. Somebody got the plague.
Huh? Isn't that curable now?
Yeah. But this is the thing. It says, which can be spread from infected animals, including pets.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can go to the doctor and get a shot of penicillin.
It happens. There are cases of plague across one case out of how many billions of people are on the planet right now?
Right. These fear-mongering tactics that they're trying to pull on us ain't working no more. Everybody's just too burnt out.
We're getting there. Then you have this. Stricken wife calls cops on realizing husband had committed love crime after checking his Facebook photos. Dude he's a bigamist. He's got more than one wife, and they didn't know about each other. His ass is going to get beat.
Oh.
And rightfully so.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And then you've got second female celebrity linked to Matthew Perry overdose and bombshell report about their shared ketamine addiction. It's pitiful because the man had an addiction issue. He just happened to be a celebrity.
See, I know.
There's, again, millions
I don't
of
know
people.
who dude is, but there's like you said.
He was on the show Friends.
Okay, well, there's many people that are not celebrities that are addicted to ketamine.
Oh yeah,
and other shit.
Oh yeah. You know, even though, and the thing is, that gives ketamine a bad rap in some ways, because I know that there have been studies done recently where it's being used to treat hard to treat depression.
Yes.
Successfully. But, so is psilocybin.
But the thing is, a lot of these people are the ones abusing it. They're using it as a party drug, and it's not.
Right. Right. And it's like, be a responsible human being. Mm-hmm. And just all this stuff, and as far as plastic surgery, and there was one about somebody that had parasites. Well, shit. Eat some raw pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Get you some black walnut tincture. Historically, these things, we are not doctors, nor do we play them on TV. Do your research.
We are not giving any medical advice.
No, we're not giving any kind of advice on any of this stuff except to think for yourself. And it just keeps going on and on and on. And what's on your screen was something that somebody had posted on X the other day. And I don't know where they got this from. So as far as me trying to verify it, I can't, because I didn't have time to do the research. But what it says is, it's just a little typed up thing I'm telling the kid because he can't see my screen. In the 60s, the KGB, that was Russia's version of the CIA.
Okay. Well.
Every nation's got one.
Yeah.
It's not just one or two.
No.
All
governments are corrupt.
Yeah. They did some fascinating psychological experiments. They learned that if you bombard human subjects with fear messages nonstop in 2 months or less, most of the subjects are completely brainwashed to believe the false messages, to the point that no amount of clear information they are shown to the contrary can change their mind. Let that sink in just a second.
Well, ain't that fucked?
Now do a coffee slurp going in. Mm-hmm. And this is what we have been saying for a very long time on our little paddling pirate ghost ship, encouraging people to think for themselves.
Yeah.
And it was interesting that the video that we got a strike on and got yeeted happened to be an offshoot of an MK Ultra project.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They wouldn't give me a timestamp. When I asked for a timestamp of the allegations and the accusations against me, they had told me that as far as that I needed to review their harassment policy. That in itself is some MK Ultra shit.
Yeah, it's like, who am I harassing?
Exactly. I simply ask. Legally, I have a right to stand before my accusers.
Yes.
And to know exactly what crime I have committed.
Uh-huh.
So that was very peculiar. And honestly, we just haven't gone back and researched it. And it was from years ago.
It was also during a time. That was also during a time. And not when we recorded it, but when it got yeeted, that was during a time that there was a lot of false information being spread. As there is always. But it was about that. And so they wanted to stifle it.
It was information that was Freedom of Information Act that had been declassified stuff that had been done years previously.
Mama.
What?
They wanted to stifle it because they know that they use it now.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. And this is the thing, and Kid and I have noticed this for a long time, and this is why we encourage people, Please be responsible consumers on anything, whether it's TV, whether it's YouTube, whether it's social media, anything like that. Please be aware of what you're putting into your spirit.
Yes. Yes.
Your brain needs some peace. There's a world out there when they sitting there going, this Chicken Little stuff, and everybody is numb.
Mm-hmm.
They are just burnt.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's so many incredible things out there. And that was just like, even when we were going through the city of food, and it's like I had forgotten something, and I thought, oh God, I've got to circle back through it. I've got to, and everybody walks like the cats. They will run in front of you just to stop. And where you're sitting there going, oh God, I just want to get from point A to point B unimpeded.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave. But I just step right over the cats.
I can't step over the people. I'm too short.
And that's when you go around. You go around.
I could use my pudge for the power of good.
Excuse me?
I could be
Pardon
one of those
me?
angry fat women. Excuse me, get out of my way. I'm trying to find the laxatives.
My doctor says I need to take a laxative.
I think there's a lot of people that needs to take a laxative. That a lot of them, healthy shit could do them.
You're so full of shit. The toilet's jealous. Give that share with the toilet.
And people are going, what the hell are they doing?
You taste that? You taste that shit in your mouth?
But as I was trying to weave my way back through there, happened to see a face that I knew, and it was just like, hey, there you are.
We saw two people that we knew.
Oh, yeah, we did. We actually did. Actually, three, because that kid, as we were going through, and it's like, hey, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Just to make sure that he's okay. And he's okay. And it was somebody that used to have a garage, local garage, that was always good to us. He was kind to us.
Yeah.
And to sit there and go, we miss you. And he's like, hey, we opened back up in February. And it's like, really? Really?
It was excitement.
It was. Because, like I said, he was kind to me. He kept the Getamobile on the road 500,000 miles. No shit. I could go out there before we get it hauled off. As far as the odometer stopped at 29999. And then I drove it for years after that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's, well.
And any time that I had to take a long trip, I could take the Getamobile to him and say, I'm going to have to go down in West Tennessee. Will you check it out, make sure everything's okay? And he did.
He always made sure it was up and running. It's running smoothly.
Yeah. To sit there and go, hey, the muffler thing is doing something. It's doing, you know.
You're doing a thing.
And because he is the type of person that gives people a second chance and a third chance, because he understands people screw up.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that these people that they think, oh, well, I'd never do. I would never. No, those are the ones that's like, you are absolutely deceived. You have no idea how easily this shit can happen to you. And people have to do this, that they're a good person versus a bad person. No, you're a person. You got good and bad in it too.
Yeah.
People don't realize how easy they could be on the other side of the glass.
No.
I do. But we have always tried to encourage him and was thrilled with that. But we've got a world filled with fear. That it is breaking people's brains.
Yeah.
And it's like, that has to be an individual thing. There's a lot of people that's awakening. That was just like Ben on, what is it, Casper Sight, Casper Vision, whatever it is.
I don't know.
He does where he reviews the spooky stuff and the aliens and everything.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
Good dude.
Yeah.
He's over there in the UK, and it's like, so he had posted on X, and it was him in front of this really psychedelic thing, and nobody much had posted. So me being my smart ass self, and I'm like, are you doing ayahuasca? And so I went back and watched the video. No, he's having an awakening experience.
Oh.
So I had to go back, and I said, let me amend my smart ass comment to sit there and go, you are awakening. You are seeing through the illusion of this reality.
Yeah.
And to say, I'll be in prayer for you. You're a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're a quality human. Because he encourages others.
He does.
And so we've got this weird dichotomy going on right now. And this right here, no amount of clear information they are shown to the contrary can change their mind. So for those people that you know they're deceived, pray for them.
Yes.
Don't give up on them. Don't waste your time as far as trying to engage on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
The best thing that you can do is keep being you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep being positive. Keep seeing the beauty in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Spreading joy. Letting your little light shine and praying for these people.
Yes.
Because little by little. And it's like the ones that have the platforms and whatever. I mean, let's look as far as Russell Brand. He's come a long way. And to sit and listen to him discuss C.S. Lewis and different things. And that's thrilling.
Yeah.
To listen to some of these people that have been on the outskirts and the fringe, and some of them have been staunch atheists, to sit there and go, maybe we need some Jesus.
Yeah.
Because the world is going to hell.
Yeah. People,
and it's
we're
like,
getting an awakening.
Yeah.
It's time for it. It's about damn time for it.
We're not talking necessarily about religion. That is, hell, Lindsay, that religion is man's attempt to make things right with God.
Yes.
Christianity is not a religion, it's a relationship.
Yes. Yes.
And you got to be willing to put in the time.
Uh-huh.
Because there's what is written in that one set of scripture, and then there's all just lifetimes worth of information out there about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
How deep do you want to go? Do you want to know about God, or do you want to know God? I've been on this journey for almost 59 years now.
Yeah.
Few days shy of 59 years.
Mm-hmm. Personally, I want to know God.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty cool. He's
Absolutely.
pretty fucking awesome.
Absolutely. And a lot of it is not, he is not how a lot of people have represented him to be.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of bad press over the years.
Oh, yeah. That's because of the people doing heinous shit in his name.
Well, it's the blind leading the blind. If you don't know him, how are you going to tell somebody else about him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you've got a lot of people that are wounded.
I mean, there are preachers that are like heads of these big churches and stuff like that that are actually atheists.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're preaching about God.
Well, it was like the other day. There was one of the few that I still listen to occasionally. And when he started in on this, when you ask God for something, you've got to be specific. And you've got to have it's like, if you ask God, I need a vehicle. And it's like, what kind of vehicle? That you got to sit there and you visualize exactly what. And I'm like, oh, no, you didn't. Tell me you did not do that bullshit New Age manifesting stuff. It's the same thing. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but when they do that, they're exposing their asses.
They are. And it was, like I said, it's been a week of heartbreak for me. People that I admired or that I looked up to and different things like that. And I was just shattered. And so I unsubscribed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a matter of simply sitting there going, I have a need, Lord, however you want to feel it. And being grateful.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know? To trust him that he knows better than we do. Mm-hmm. Even as far as what we need.
Yes.
Christ said that.
Yeah, it's not about what we want. It's what we need.
Yeah.
So, because sometimes we want stuff and it's not good for us at all.
Absolutely. There were things that if we got what we wanted, it would ruin us.
Yeah.
But during this period of time, we are told, do not be afraid, over and over and over. And yet I see so many people filled with fear.
Yeah. Because that's all they want to push, because they want to keep people just shook, unstable.
This right
they
here.
Don't want people to be stable so that they can fight back.
This has got KGB on it. It could have CIA on it or FBI on it or whatever else on it.
Uh-huh.
But the ones behind the letters, those are the demonic spirits. It's the fallen ones that deceive humanity. Don't listen to the liar. Devil is a liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you stay in there and you be afraid and you shake and this is coming, this is coming. You sit there and you go, no, I am a child. I am a beloved child of the Most High God. I'm going to go out here in the sunshine. I'm going to go out here in the fresh air. I'm going to look at the flowers. I'm going to look at the trees. I'm going to look at the birds. I'm going to look at the whatever. I'm going to smile at people because somebody may need that smile today.
Right.
Yeah. And if you can't get out, then even online, these words on these screens, just sit there and go, hey, you doing okay today? Somebody cares about you today. If you need me, send me an email. I'll listen to you. I can't do much, but I can tell you that there's somebody on this planet that gives a damn that you're on this planet. Mm-hmm. It's not hard.
You matter. You matter.
Each person matters.
Yes.
So,
we're not here by accident.
No. We're not here at this specific time by accident either.
No.
And our little paddling pirate ship just sailing like it's sailed for years, poking holes in the cyber Satan, one I love you at a time.
Yes.
If nothing else, you never know who needs to hear this message today. Mm-hmm. Final thoughts, kid.
Treat others as you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be treated with fear, loathing, all that, you need to check yourself. Mm-hmm. Do an inventory. Be like, is this really what I want to do?
Well, Jordan Peterson, if you want respect, act respectable.
Yeah.
If you're doing despicable things, don't expect to have respect.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So, if you've had experience with paranormal, supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, tinfoil hats, if you would like to share your awakening experiences, that would be great.
Yeah.
Put that in the comment section. If you want to, as far as send us an email, and that includes prayer requests. It may take me a day or two. But the cupofcoffeewithscream at gmail.com. It's right there in the description box.
Mm-hmm. And if you like this video, comment, like, share. Check her out on BitChute and Rumble. Where Landis, Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also check her out on X, previously known as Twitter. Where Landis, COCWS. It's like a radio station call sign. It's pretty cool on there.
I'm enjoying it because I'm being responsible. Mm-hmm. I'm aware of what I'm consuming.
Yes.
And it's like, if I've had too much, it's like, I don't go watch SpongeBob or something now.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
He's God approved.
Yeah, it is God approved.
Trust me, SpongeBob is, at least the first one, so it's God approved.
Yeah, it's the first 3 seasons.
Yeah. So.
In the movie.
No.
The first movie.
Yeah. Ocean Man.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, take me to the land. Don't you understand?
It's such an awesome song.
Ocean Man.
It really is. Who is that?
Ween.
It's a cool song.
Have you seen the album art for that?
No.
It's weird,
Well,
but
of course
cool.
it is. It's probably ayahuasca inspired. Don't try to be taking the shortcuts with spirituality.
Nah.
Don't open doors that you don't know what's behind them and that you may not be able to close. Yeah. Know that you are loved.
It's not a retreat type thing that you should be doing.
No, that is a sacred spiritual thing that people are there's so many sacred things that people are treating with disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, again, this is that foolishness. Now, let me tell you, the devil is an opportunistic bastard. It don't matter whether it's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to. Really? Really? Maybe you shouldn't have been doing what you was doing. Have some sense.
Right.
Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. Don't be doing stupid shit. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.